Thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Claps. If you guys can't tell, or if you guys haven't heard of them, they are actually a jewelry brand company that's based in New York, and they have tons of really nice jewelry, such as this one. And this one, I am actually wearing a few of their pieces right now, even though I'm in my PJs. I know you're supposed to take off your jewelry when you're not wearing them, but I am extremely lazy, and so I just keep everything on. So I have these two pieces. I have a ring on and a bracelet on. So the nice thing is, when it comes to their pieces, it's not super expensive, which is really nice. Before, I never bought myself pieces because they were like $100, and I was like, I ain't got money to pay $100 for this tiny thing. But in the end, I did buy like two pieces that were over $100. But in the case of Ana Luisa, their pieces start at about $30, which is such a good price. And they're actually having a sale right now by the time you're watching this, from November 18 to November 28. It is buy one, get one, 60% off. So if you've been thinking about getting pieces, I would highly recommend to check out this sale. I will have the link down below. If you don't want to check them out, that's okay. Let's proceed with the rest of the video. Too hot, too hot. People force themselves to drink like a whole cup. I cannot do that in the morning. Water actually usually tastes good for me, but not in the morning. Good enough. So I'm gonna go Target and Trader Joe's today. There's like this sweater at Target I've been eyeing, and this jacket in another color that I really want. I have the white one back at home, but the yellow one looks so nice. And the sweater is also yellow. Trying to add some color to my wardrobe, and because I don't really have any outfits here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna buy drumsticks because I demolished a box in like 3 days. And we're talking like 8 drumstick ice creams in a box. Yeah, that's about it for today. I feel really annoying when I talk about my tests, but if you're curious where I'm at, next Monday I have a farm test. No, next Tuesday. Today is Saturday. I have a farm test on Tuesday, and then I will have the following week after that, I have a clin med test, physical diagnosis test, and then physical diagnosis of physical test. So they call them hell weeks. We're gonna have a hell week. Exciting! At this point, I am not really worried about grades. I am at a good place, I think. I definitely could not pass if I just like slacked off, but I think I can get through it. What was I gonna say? If you are applying somewhere, I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I would talk to everyone around you and ask them questions that you would think might be at the interview. And you could always search these up on Google. What I did was like a week or so before my interviews, I went around like the entire office and was like, what's your weakness? What's your strength? So for me, I think one of my strengths that doubles as a weakness is that I'm really soft-spoken. So in a way, I feel like people could take advantage of that. And it's like a weakness in terms of when someone's yelling at me, I will like maybe up my voice a little, but I don't yell to patients. It's just not a thing. Or maybe it just happened. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe it will happen one day. But so far I haven't yelled. What's interesting is when I get yelled at, usually my coworker will yell back for me because they notice that me taking like this calm route is not working. I'm really thankful for that. And then sometimes the calm route works because the patient just walks away. And that is that. Moral of the story, just follow your heart. Think about what makes you different, which you've probably heard that 50 times, which is why I'm really bad at these, but follow. I believe in you. Sometimes I do wonder though what it would be like if I started this. If I started this before I had my first interview, which was I first interviewed back in Davis in California. Yeah, I don't know how it would have been like. Maybe if I started YouTube and art a lot earlier on, then I would know a lot more about myself and make myself like more different. Or maybe it would have just been all the same and I would have ended up at the same school I am at now. The school that I am at now, my interview was like, it was really nice. For the first time I walked out with a good feeling. The other two schools I interviewed at, there was like no good feeling, but there was one school that I would have chosen out of this one because it was a lot nicer, but the interview process was really dry. So I think it's like, it's up to you to make yourself more interesting to balance out that dry, but I feel like I wasn't that interesting and I'm still horrible at first impressions. So it went downhill. Even though I sort of tried to bring it uphill, it still went downhill. But in the case of this one, I feel like I brought in laughter because I remember bringing up coffee a lot. I was like, wow, the coffee here is great. And I still stand by that, even though I haven't gotten the chance to go to many coffee places. But the year that I interviewed, I think I went to like 4 or 5 coffee places and it was so good. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go study now. Bye. If you're asking if I got another little puffy sweater, the answer is yes, I did. Because the winter is cold and we must be prepared. And this hoodie is like the perfect size. Alright, let's go. I only have this one puffer jacket. I want to get another, but Uniqlo ran out of the color that I wanted. Yay! We have secured the plant. Actually, I'm not headed home this winter, so I can take care of my plants. I hope they don't die anyways. I feel like they won't. I will take care of my plants and they will stay alive. No sweater, but I got the jacket. I'm so hungry. Really not feeling this air. I'm gonna faint. No direct sun. Ooh. If you're curious, it is a crispy wave. It's very cute. We're gonna draw. My time, should I be drawing? Not really, but is it good for me? Probably. So I started drawing something. Oh, the camera turned back on. That's weird. Oh, okay. I started drawing something the other day and then I stopped myself. Okay, here we go. This guy is my plant right here. I should probably water him, huh? Let's water him a little. Say hi. I deserve fries. They're a little different from what I remember. Here's the earphones I drove here for. It was on sale for $10, so I drove farther. Okay, bye. It feels comfy. What can I play? Billie Eilish. My favorite song at the moment is Bored by Billie. It's not noise canceling, but I think it's good enough. I'm impressed. You could probably tell from this stamp, it's from Radia. Where can I put you? Can you guys see how pretty? What? Morning. It's been a minute since I made coffee from the drip. So today we're gonna make coffee with the loyalty flavor. Okay, I need to clean first. Do I want to make it look nice or do I not care? I feel like if I'm recording it, I have to make it look nice. So we'll have to use a nice cup then. Good morning. Maybe I shouldn't drink coffee today. I'm thinking I woke up with like this lump in my throat, so I probably shouldn't drink coffee. But I do have these packets of tea from Kara that I could use. These 3. We have hojicha. I was obsessed with these back in summer. We also have ginger and yuzu and a muscat. This one sounds really good, actually. I'm kind of feeling hojicha. Let's go with hojicha. I hope I have a cup. Do I? I am such a mess. The mic ran out of batteries and I started sweating trying to replace it. The thing about like these long bangs is like it looks really weird when it just pops out. And I feel like my head looks a lot flatter. Anyways, so I got myself a new MacBook. It's not gonna come in until December, but I'm excited to unbox it. Do I deserve it? Not really. Do I want it? Kind of. Would it make life a lot easier? Yes. My battery on this MacBook is like dying extremely fast. Like in one morning session, I will plug it in like 2 times during class. And now I know I shouldn't, but I really want that one Sony point and shoot that every person on YouTube has now. But I feel like I definitely don't deserve that, but I want it. Okay, I'm gonna study now. If you want to comment, don't buy that camera, comment it. If you want to comment, buy that camera, comment it. Okay, bye. I finally found hot Cheetos. I think it's been like a whole month where I haven't seen hot Cheetos in the store. I don't usually like baked chips, but baked hot Cheetos, they're so good. Ooh. This is not working. Thank you for making it to the end of yet another video that I have somewhat crammed in. Whoa, my English is like flying out the door today. I think I say this every once in a while, just like everything else. You guys are probably sick of it. I really want to up my editing game, but with school and play, it has hit like a barrier. But I promise to myself that this winter, I'm really going to try to step it up and learn a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yes, that's what I want, because what I've been putting out recently is like the minimum. When it comes to my videos, I will never put something out that I'm not content with. So everything that I've been putting out recently is like it reaches the content level, but it doesn't reach the wow, I'm so proud of myself level. But I am proud of myself for putting out videos while being in school, because I slightly do hate myself right now. But this is an accomplishment that I will look back on. So that is the plus side. And speaking of New York, I'm going to head to New York for a few days for sure in December. I think Boston has been put on hold. Maybe I'll do a road trip later on if it's not snowing too bad in the winter. If you have any recommendations of New York, please let me know. Or, sorry, I keep touching my hair. Good luck to everyone who's about to take on their finals. I am gonna, for sure, I don't think I'm gonna upload any videos for the next 2 or 3 weeks until I'm done with finals. I finish on, I believe, the 3rd or the 4th. Good luck. I hope everyone's hanging in there. I know the seasons are changing, the moods are changing, so let's hope for the best. What is going on? Okay. And lastly, thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and check them out if you want. I'll have the link down below. Bye!